if there's ever a better time to buy and invest in an aircon, that would be now. Okay, so pay careful attention to what we have to share with all of you. I am joined by Kine, who is a representative for Appliance Department, and Kine, who is very knowledgeable, is going to take you through the range, what we have, and why exactly you should buy these from MHC World instead than anywhere else from any other store. Okay. I would also like to remind all of you that we've added a link in the description of this video. So, of course, if you'd prefer to do an online purchase for your air conditioner, feel free to do so. We have various options available on our website. Okay. And before we actually commence the video, I'd like to remind all of you, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask myself or Kine during the course of this video, please feel free to do so. Okay, so that was quite a mouthful. Kine, how are you doing today?
I'm good at that. It's always a pleasure doing these lives.
Likewise. Always a pleasure to have you with us. So, Kine, like I mentioned,
People at home, hello.
like I mentioned to our audience, we're going to be talking about air conditioners and air coolers today, right? It is quite hot, as you might have noticed.
It is.
So, yes, what exactly do you have to share with the audience today?
So today we're talking about air coolers, air conditioners. I think if we actually putting it in the most simplest way, it will be like God's word, hot and cold, right? That's what an aircon does. But besides from that, remember we have, like you said, different models and different functions, obviously what they do. So let's start with this Alliance one. This is your normal portable air conditioner. So you do have that function whereby it's gonna help you become warm when it's super hot outside.
Yes.
It's obviously gonna help you when it comes to that cooling part. So it does cool, and then also it does help you when it's actually cold to warm up. Right. Then the one next to me, it's gonna be the DeFi one. Right. So this one. So most of the time, what happens is that you normally find them from 9,000 BTU to like 24. But with this one, however, you do get like a 7,000 BTU.
Okay.
This is only a cooler. So this is like today, super hot. You're gonna need this.
Yes.
But the nice thing about these ones is that you can move them around the house.
Yes.
As long as like you have a place where you can just take out the pipe for better ventilation. This is the best that you can actually have.
Okay, so hence the term portable air conditioners.
Yeah, portable air conditioners, right? Then also we have the Bennett Reed one. This is also a portable aircon. So you do have where it's hot and then also where it can actually cool. Like I said, God's work, hot and cold.
Of course.
Yes, right? And I think talking about this specific one, I think, remember Bennett Reed was that brand whereby it was just doing small appliances, things like that. And now they've actually moved to portable aircons, which is a good thing. And then it's also a better thing that we also can offer our customers the recent brand that they actually like and follow.
Yeah, I mean, they are quite a good brand, you would say.
Yes, they are a good brand. They've grown from what I know them from, they've grown like crazy. And then here we do have our coolers. So with these ones, they do offer mainly the fan part. However, should you add a bit of water and a bit of ice, they can give you that cooling breeze that you may enjoy.
One thing that I would like to ask you kindly, because this is something I'm not sure many people are aware of or know about. What exactly is the difference between an air conditioner and an air cooler?
So an air conditioner offers you two functions. It can warm you up, can cool you down. It can also work as an air cooler.
Okay.
And an air cooler, like I said, it offers you mainly the fan part.
Okay.
In an air conditioner, you don't need to actually pour in water or ice for it to actually give you that desired breeze, right? However, with the cooler, you have to add a bit of ice, a bit of water there and there to get the desired result.
I see. Is it safe to assume then that an air cooler is more of like an entry level of an air conditioner?
We can say that.
I see.
We can say that, yes.
Because it's less technical. Obviously, the air conditioner would have much more functions and features
It's like
than the air cooler. Okay. But obviously, if your budget is a bit tight, then I would rather opt for the air cooler
for
instead.
an air cooler. But also remember, like we have DeFi that are offering air coolers like this. We have alliances that are offering air conditioners that are like 6499.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. Okay. Very good value for money. I've seen that one quite a lot on many of the promotions that we've done lately. It seems to be quite a hot seller in the store.
It is.
People seem to be buying it a lot.
It is.
Okay.
Then the rest of our air coolers. So like I said, these ones most of the time they require a bit of water to actually function to their fullest. Then there's this guy.
Massive.
This one I've seen it in action mostly in bigger spaces like salons and things like that. So if you're actually running a business or maybe if you're running a business, a salon or just a small spazanyana there, you can get this just to make sure that your area is cool so that your customers don't actually sweat to death. Yes, so it's one of those things that you actually want to have for your business. It's a pretty cool product to actually have. Also movable, portable, so you could.
What I love about this is that you would look at the size of this air cooler, you would think, okay, this would be something close to 10,000. Quite a big size.
Yeah,
But I'm looking at the price right now, and I'm reading 5,000 rand.
that's us. Most people they actually see our store online and they think, hey, they must be expensive. No. I usually tell this to my customers that sometimes quality doesn't have to cost a fortune.
Of course.
So that's us. We are here for you. We care for you. So if you actually want like affordable products, best quality that you can actually have, MHC is the place to actually come and buy. So
Absolutely.
we're not only taking your money, we're also giving you quality.
Giving a bit back.
Yeah.
Yes. It's kind of like that bridge between affordability and quality. And that's what I love about our store.
Yeah, that's us then.
Okay, so now we're going to move over to the air conditioners.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, you guys have changed quite a lot since the last time that I was here in this section. I mean, you guys seem to be getting new stock. I mean, I didn't even, before, at the time that I was here, I didn't even know you guys stocked TCL air conditioners.
Yes.
Now you do.
Now we do, and also we added to them. That aircon is going for a ridiculous price. It's
How much?
4,999
Four triple
for a
nine.
split unit.
Okay, which size would that be for
This would be like your normal 9,000
BTU? 9,000 BTU for 4,999.
Yes,
That's
4,999.
incredible. Just to provide some clarity to the audience, those of you that are not familiar with the term BTU, if this is your first time buying or investing in an air conditioner, a BTU would basically indicate, I think, the strength of the air conditioner.
Yes. So
strength and
this
the
is going to
size.
go from different sizes. Obviously, remember people's houses, people's businesses, the sizes are not the same.
Yes.
So they range from your normal 9,000 to 24.
9,000 would be the lowest on average,
Yes.
okay, and then 24,000 would be the highest.
Yeah. That would be like for your crazy space. Also depending whether you're going commercial or you're just going normal.
Okay. All right. So yeah, like I mentioned, TCL, something new that you guys got. What can you tell us exactly about this air conditioner over here?
So when it comes to especially these ones that are built in, most of the time we call them split units. So with these ones you have your inverter and your non-inverter.
Okay.
So most of the time customers would be like the difference between a non-inverter and an inverter. So what happens is that for your non-inverter, we have an air conditioner that goes from one gear, that's one gear only, right? So when it gets to a point whereby it feels like it has reached the desired results, it switches off,
I see.
right? And most of the time they consume a lot of electricity when they're actually starting to kick in,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then it switches off, and then when it feels like whatever that you were trying to do hasn't really happened, it switches on. So it goes on and off, on and off.
Okay, that is the
Non-inverter.
non-inverter.
Right? Then with an inverter, you do have an aircon that goes from one gear to another. However, it doesn't actually switch off.
Okay.
It stays there. And then when it does that, it tends to actually save electricity, and also it's less noisier.
Interesting.
And then it's the opposite when it comes to the non-inverter.
Yeah.
We're not actually killing the inverters. We're just letting you know what's happening out
see.
there, right? Most of the time, your non-inverters will actually find them a bit less costly.
Yes.
Then your inverters will find them well priced.
I
Right?
just find it interesting that you're still saving electricity with the
An inverter, yes.
Even if it stays on.
Even if it stays on, yeah, yes.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, this is new stock that they've just received. So I'd like us to quickly also focus on some of your older models. But if I say old, I don't necessarily mean that these are old.
Yes.
These are just items we've kept in the store for quite some time.
Yes.
And they're very, very popular. Okay. I mean, the brand should speak for itself.
Yeah, so you have your famous Samsung, you have your LGs, you have also your Alliance when it comes to these ones. These are good air conditioners. Like you said, we had them for quite some time, and then if it's not broken, why fix it?
Of course.
Right? Most of the air conditioners that are actually here, they are inverter air conditioners.
Okay.
Right? So this simply means that when it comes to the inverter part, what they actually do this is that they're gonna cover you for 10 years when it comes to the inverter.
10 years.
And also when it comes to the technology that they actually use, we have ones that are actually Wi-Fi compatible. So this simply means that when I'm here at work and it's cold or it's hot, and when I get home I want it to be a different feel. I can just simply get on my phone and then tell it what to do.
Interesting.
Then when I get home it's warm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually the first time I've heard of something like this. I never even knew till this day that you get, air conditioners that are controllable through your smartphone device.
Yes, we do have ones that are actually Wi-Fi compatible. And also for people maybe who are suffering with sinuses or babies most of the time, we do have wind-free air conditioners.
Okay.
Yeah, so babies are fragile. Then you have big babies that are suffering from sinuses. So you do have wind-free air conditioners. You won't actually feel the wind, but you will feel the breeze that you know what, you are fine.
Yeah. It's quite cooler than what it used to be.
Yes.
Or warmer.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know that might be another reason as to why some people might not either invest in an air conditioner or maybe even a fan is, I don't know if this is a myth actually, but you hear people saying they don't want to get sick, whatever reason.
You see now, so for people like that, big babies, we do have wind-free air conditioners.
Okay. So let's quickly just show the audience the rest of the range that we have. Obviously, we started with Samsung, and I mean, they are available in various sizes, as you can see there. This one here is the AR3000 kind. The AR3000
Yes.
starts from 12,000 BTU all the way to 24,000.
Yes. So like I said, it's gonna also differ when it comes to the size of your house or the size of your business. We do have whereby you can actually choose from the different BTUs. We'll check it later on when we get there. So they are indicated there. For people who actually might never know that or might not know which size of an air conditioner I actually buy for my house.
Yes.
So we do have the thing that can actually indicate that. Let's say, for example, you're staying maybe in a 2-bedroom house, you can opt maybe for a 9,000 BTU,
Yes.
going up to 24, obviously different sizes. Yes.
Okay. One thing I also just want to touch base on for the audience, those of you that might not be aware that MAC World actually does provide air conditioning installation services and repairs. So, well, I think not repairs per se, but I think it's servicing.
Yes.
So if you need to have your air conditioner serviced, MAC World does provide that service. And let's say, for instance, you are to purchase an air conditioner, but you need to have it installed, then we do have experts that would be more than willing to provide you with that service.
That's also one thing that I like about our store was that you don't have to buy here and look for something else elsewhere.
Yes.
We provide everything in store. Saves you time, also saves you money.
Of course. Absolutely. Okay. Alliance, also one of your popular brands, wouldn't you say?
It has actually grown to actually be one of our popular brands. Also Wi-Fi compatible. What I personally like about it, it's the mirror finish.
Yes.
This one and the LG one. Obviously, you can't see yourself there because
It's a bit high, unless you're a very tall person.
But it actually looks nice. It's a very nice thing to actually add in your house.
Yes.
The looks and also, but besides from there, it's an
Extra quality that you're getting.
saves you energy, also saves you that thing of hearing an aircon going boom, 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 boom.
Okay, so sorry, Karen, so the inverter also.
Only selling the household ones only. We also like commercial ones. So, for example, if you guys would actually look up we have these ones. These ones we call them cassettes.
Yeah, they're a bit different than the ones we would see here.
Yeah, they're a bit different. So these ones are mostly used for corporate, or let me just say, yeah, for corporate office.
I see.
Quite also.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we have all sorts of, all types of air conditioning. So did you actually want to shop for like your commercial, or you just want your normal? We can actually offer you that service, that product.
I think let us conclude the video with the king of air conditioners.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying this because of the brand necessarily. They are a good brand, okay. But from what I understand, this is the I would say, steepest air conditioner we have in the store when it comes to price, but also with good reason.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
and you're going to tell us why exactly that is.
So first of all, we call it the art crew, more especially this guy here. So this is an icon that actually communicates with you, right? It switches on, stays there. Whatever it needs to actually adjust to, if it actually needs to adjust to a certain temperature, it actually does do that on its with this on its own. You don't need to actually be in contact with it so much. Then you do have the 10 years inverter compressor. So this simply means that whatever happens between the 10 years, what's going to happen is that they're going to come and actually sort you out, right? And the fact that you're saving a whopping 70% when it comes to energy,
It's incredible.
number one.
Yeah, yeah. I see. I see why. I see one of the reasons as to why it is referred to as the base air conditioner within our store. Because if you think about it, yes, it might be on the more steeper end when it comes to pricing.
Yes.
But if you look at it long term, you're actually saving a lot more
You're
money.
actually saving a lot because you buying, yes, you're buying the product now, but electricity, you're going to buy it every month.
Exactly.
So if you actually, it's gonna be like you say, exactly that. It's gonna be crazy now. But as time goes by, you're gonna see that it's actually a good investment that you actually make.
The best, I would say, the best. One thing I want to just have the audience pay attention to, this one here in particular, the article, it only starts from 12,000 BTU, however, okay? But the starting price is only 14,999, which is incredible. Oh, I seem to be having some load shedding.
Yes.
How convenient. Right. But anyways, I think we might as well conclude the video before we carry on. I don't know if anybody can see us or whatever, but I think that summarizes today's video. So there we
We
are.
are back, and we are. Yes.
I wonder if we should give it some time.
Yeah.
Okay. I think let's not prolong this any further. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and your support. We really appreciate it. Like I mentioned earlier on in the video, if you'd like to purchase any of the air conditioners that we showed you here today, please click on the link in the description of our video, and you'll see the full range of air conditioners that we have. But alternatively, it is always so much better to bring yourself to our store because you'll be able to be helped by the experts within our store, such as Kind. So, Kind, I want to thank you once again very much for your time, brother. It's always a pleasure to have you with us.
It's a pleasure.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much for your time and your support from myself, Kind, and the rest of MHC World. We bid you all farewell and take care. Cheers.